Ja, hejsan. Björn Karlsson här, founder of Top One Network. I will use this 2 minutes to share some information about Top One Network, the purpose of the Top One Network, and why we should meet every week in a Top One Network. Top One Network is, as I call it, value first business referral network. And what do I mean with that? We start with value first. Value first is we are people who want to help you succeed, or we want to help each other succeed. Before we ask what we want, we bring something to the table. We give value to other people. That is our intentions at each meeting. It's not the me network. There's so many me networks, me meetings where it's all about me, how other people can help me. But we start with how we can help you. And when everyone do that, we can reach huge potentials in everything we do. So we have the same kind of meetings, but everyone have one main purpose. How can I help you? And then I can say business network, business referral network. A referral network is a network where you share your contacts, or you let people know what contacts you have. And most people have a huge network, both from professional and from personal life. And there's so many people that you have met during your lifetime since you was a kid. The people you grew up with, the neighborhood you grew up in, the city you grew up in, the cities and countries you have visited, the companies you've been working in, the co-workers you had, the things and the knowledge you acquired during your lifetime. And this is your net value, I would say. Your network is your net worth, that some people say. And that's actually true, but there's the sad part is that most people don't get any leverage of the network, probably because they don't know how to use the network. But this is people that you get to know, that people that trust you, that believe in you. And so this is the focus in the network, to help people with the contacts from our own networks. But it doesn't mean that just because you know some particular people that you have to share those contacts to anyone. Because sharing contacts, no matter who they are, it's all about trust. If you don't trust the person, if you don't know the person, if you just meet the person once, you don't know the person. Trust is something that's built over time. When you meet the person regularly, you see, who is this person? Is it a giver? Is it the person who actually wants to bring stuff to the table himself or herself? Is it the person who say and do, who actually do the things he say or she say she's gonna do? Is it the person who is in time, if that's important for you? Is that the person who feels trustworthy even when he talks to other people? This is a person who treats other people as you would like him or she to treat you, or your potential contacts that you might refer to him. So by meeting every week in a local and or global meeting, you get the chance to see who is this person. And then by booking meetings with them, like physical meetings or a video meeting like this, you get the chance to actually get to know this person even closer. Who is this person? And with that fundamental, it's easier to actually see if this is a person that you actually would share your contacts with. And compared with other business networks is a lot about how you and I can do business together. But in a referral business network like this, it's a bonus that you and I can do business, but not the main purpose. The main purpose is that each one of us try to open up our professional and maybe even personal networks. And if you just start to count how many people you came in contact with during your lifetime until now, you have a quite huge network. Maybe you can see your network in a social media platform, and your network is not only actually those people that you have met, it's actually even those people that are influenced by you, the people that listen to you, that follow you, that get inspired by you. So that's the network. And then, of course, we have the part that you and I can do business as well. And that's the bonus of this. But this is not the main purpose. The main purpose is the leverage of our networks. If we are 10 people and each person, just make it small, know 100 people. 10 times 100, that's 1,000. If it's 10,000 people that each person have in their networks, 10 times 1,000 is 10,000. When we add an extra part of this with an actual meeting in another country, like we're starting up in London now, then the width of the contacts grows even larger. And I would say there's not one person on the earth that is not possible to reach when we get the leverage of this, when everyone get the leverage of this, when everyone come to each meeting to help others to succeed, come to the meetings to have a value first mindset, come to the meetings to open up for others to connect with you, to actually see your resources, who you are, what you can bring to the table. So this is what it's all about. And there's so many more things that I would like to talk about this, but this is the main part. Now I will explain how the meeting goes. The meeting have two main parts, or I would say three main parts. The first is the cornerstones of the meeting. The cornerstones of the meeting is that we are always trying to help each other to succeed. We have a value first mindset, as I call it. We also we are tolerate towards each other during the meetings. Sometimes there are people that is not doing everything correct, but we are trying to be tolerant to each other and lift each other up and inspire others to improve themselves. So we tolerate. And then the last part is we dress for success and we act as if we belong. Acting as if we belong means that even if we're not in the same, I would say, league as other people, even if I'm sitting here, I'm a small entrepreneur. The other person here, he's like a huge entrepreneur in a huge company. But as long as we act as if we are in his league, we can connect. We act professional. Just put on a sweater and a tie, and you look great. And you give really people. It's you act as to fit in actually, and then how you behave during the meeting. If you behave professional, you will get approached professional, and that's how people gain trust in you, who you are as a person, how you present yourself. The second main part is the actual presentation, and the main part about the presentation is actually to bring things to the table, to make people actually want to listen to you. And people like to listen to people who have a, I would say, value first mindset, who have a giving mindset, who is not only talking about themselves, they talk more about other people's. So I will explain the agenda of the meeting. The first part is that after that, the moderator give the word to this person. He or she say first and last name and company, and then he say or she say the purpose of the companies or what they're doing, and the purpose of the existence and the reason why they're there. And the person also explains the expectations of the meetings. So we know, the other people know what this person is actually expecting. Maybe you just come there for see what it is. Maybe you come there to make a change in your life. And this open actually up for other people to support how we can help each other, because that's what it's all about. It's a value first. We try to help each other succeed. So that was the first part in this agenda. And then the person share one passion in life. And this passion should be something that is not related to the company. This is to be able to open up to other people, to connect with you by sharing your passion. It could be family. It could be, I love to scuba dive. It could be, I'm a health fanatic. It could be, I like running. It could be, I go on adventurous trips. It could be anything, but more on a personal level. And this is to open up for other people to connect with you. By sharing something like this, you open up to other people to actually connect with you, not your company, to connect with you. And in all selling, it's all about you. A customer or client first hand by the person behind. And if you can connect together, talking about your passion that maybe your client or customer also share with you, you have a huge potential to connect to each other. And it could be like you talk about 5 hours about your passion, if it's scuba diving, for example, because you share the same passion or something similar. And then you talk 5 minutes business. And the client love you, what you're doing, your passion, and you have something in common that actually makes the customer or client wanting to actually see you again, because you are a person he or she can relate to. And that is just by sharing one of your passions. So that's a very important part. Second part is sharing. Value first, as you say what you can help others with. And this also should not be something direct related to your company. You should not say like, okay, I'm working with branding and I can help you with branding. It should be on a personal, it's like, I can help you because I'm working in advertisement with branding all my life, for example. And if you want to connect with people in my industry, I know quite a lot of people there. If you want to know more about advertisement, maybe I can give you some advices. If you want to connect with people living in Los Angeles, I could help with that because I'm there quite often and I know quite a lot of entrepreneurs there. Or if you want to connect in the beauty industry, maybe I can help there even because my wife is actually in the beauty industry, for example. And if you want to connect with people living in Gotland, maybe we can talk about that as well, because my family had a farm in Gotland where I grew up. So I know quite a lot of people in Gotland, just for example. Or could even be that if you want to know entrepreneurs successful in Stockholm, actually I live in Bromma and I have my kids on the same primary school as most of the CEOs of the big companies. So my wife and me, we meet and we talk to the other parents there. So maybe I know some people that you want to connect with. So this is just to show what kind of contacts you might have that you actually don't know that you have. It can even be from your childhood where you grow up. So the importance at this part is to show a value first mindset. If you don't have any contacts, if you feel that I don't have anything, everyone has something, but it's the intention that is the most important part. The intention to actually bring something to the table. You could say, I grew up in this city. For myself, I grew up in Halmstad, for example. And if anyone wants to know more about Halmstad, maybe you want to buy some property in Halmstad, I can tell you which areas that is good. This is like special knowledge. If you're not from the city, you don't know this knowledge. But if you're going to buy a property, if you buy a cheap property in the wrong area or in a good area, this is basic information. Or I could say, yeah, I know some people around Halmstad. If you want to, if you want to go for sightseeing there, I can give you some advices. I could say, I grew up in this particular school, and some of my classmates there are doing this and that. I can connect you with that. Or if you just want to know more. So the intention to help, to have a value first mindset is the most important. It's not actually what you can do, because everyone are in different areas of life. We have different backgrounds, but everyone have the possibility to actually share and give. And that is the main part of whole of Top One Network. But because when everyone do like this, the potential is huge. And then an important part here is that you don't have to give away the contacts just because you have them. Because it's still about trust, but you open up for people to actually know more about you, know more about your network and your net worth based on your network. And this is something that can make people more interested in you as well. So, and as I'm saying, you don't have to share your contacts. It's still about trust. If you don't trust the person, you don't share your contacts with them. But the purpose of Top One Network with meetings every week, the more we meet each other, the more trust we can gain each other. And the personal meeting, we see who is this person. We can also see how is this person behaving towards other people. Is this a trustworthy person, or is it a fake person who is fake towards me but bad towards others? Or is it a real person? And if these parts is important for you to open up to your network, then you should have that in consideration when you consider to share your contacts. It can be, is this person in time at each meeting? Is this person dressed up? Or is this person trying to dress up? Does this person have ambition to fit in? Or doesn't he or she care at all? Is this a person who behaved well at the meeting? This could be crucial parts. If you have an important contact, you want to make sure that this person, because this is your personal contact. If your contact, and if the person that you're going to refer to your contact is not behaving, you put a big risk to put them together. But by getting to know members in the top one network group, you can open up, and you're feeling better to actually share your contacts. And the more you give, the more you get, and that's how it's working. And people actually prefer to spend time with givers and takers. People prefer to spend time with people who is actually a you person that talk about to you than about themselves all the time. But this is something we can figure out by meeting each other. And then, of course, we can have a personal meetings, like one-to-one, as you call it. It could be a physical meeting if you're in the same city, or it can be over video, for example, over Zoom, if you are in different cities. If you meet someone in our London group, for example, during the meeting. Yeah, I forgot to say about that. That's the leverage of the international group. That not only do we have the meetings in Stockholm, we will have the meetings in London as well, as we're starting up there in May now, this month actually. So during the meeting, not only we present ourselves in Stockholm. So when everyone presents themselves in Stockholm, those people sitting in London continue to present themselves. And we get the global reach. So this was about how you can help others. So now we have brought quite a lot of things to the table. And probably most people have gained quite a lot of interest in you. You talked about your contacts, you talked about your passion, and you really showed yourself to be a person, that a likable person that people want to relate to, that have a great mindset to actually help other people, to help you. And most people want to help a person like that. So now it comes to the presentation part. Now you might say that what you're looking for. You could say, as I'm in the branding business, I'm looking for big corporations that need to help with the branding. If you know any big corporation or someone even in a smaller company that want to build a strong brand. As I'm working with branding, for example, I want to connect with these people. And the more specific the search is, the better, because then the people can relate better. It could be, I'm looking for, I want to connect with John Travolta, for example, in the United States. And if someone know any way how I can connect with him, please let me know. It could be a friend of a friend. It could be, if you go to this seminar, he will be there. If you do like this, or maybe I know him, or my wife know his wife, or something like that. And then, of course, it's still about the trust the people have in you when you share the contact. But this is something you build up over the meetings. That's the reason why you should become a member. And that's the reason why you should come every week to the meetings. So that is presentation part. And the last part about the presentation is, now you brought quite a lot of things to the table, and people gain quite a lot of interest in you because you both shared what you can. You open up yourself. And now maybe some people that really wasn't listening to what you said your name was in the beginning, now they really want to know what was his name or what was her name. And now you repeat your name again and your company's name, so people can write down and say, I want to connect with you later. So I continue to you say that. And this was the second main part. The third main part is share and connect. It's at this part where we go through each person in the meeting. The moderator go to each person and ask, do you want to share or you want to connect with anyone? So if anyone say like, okay, I know people in this area, I could help you with that. So we just share to each person how we can help that person, or and even if we don't have any actually things to share, we could say, I want to get to know you better, or I want to talk to you more about this area you was talking about, so I really encourage everyone to actually connect with other people. So if you feel that this is quite hard for me, I don't have any contacts, or I don't feel so secure, you can just say that, David, I like what you was talking about. It would be great if we could have a meeting, you and I, for half an hour, for an hour, you and I talking about what you're doing, what I'm doing, how we could help each other, how we can leverage working together. Because every person have unbelievable potential. And when two people with unbelievable potential, you and the other person, then miracles can happen. And corporations, and you can get insight. There's so many things more than just doing business by the value of meeting another person. So you say, David, I want to connect with you. Let's talk later. Then you open up, and then you acknowledge that person as well. So that person feel, actually there's someone that want to have a meeting with him, because what I said during the meeting had value for this person, and that's makes a person feel good. So this is also a value first. You give value to other people, and when everyone do this, it will be great, and we will find so much potential that we didn't know that existed. So this is it's the last part: share and connect. And then the meeting is ended, and the moderator and the meeting. The purpose with the meeting is it shall be as short as possible. If we are effective during the meeting, we have more time afterwards to actually network and connect with those people we mostly want to talk with, those people who we find most interesting. And by making it as short as possible, we make your time spent in the meeting as effective as possible as well. So as a moderator, I will time each part when people present themselves. It's about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes for the presentation, and about 1 minute for the sharing part. It's little depending on how many people that are in each meeting. But the main part is the presentations from you who is actually coming to the meeting. And then after the meeting, we can talk about everything. And if someone have to leave early, they can do that. So make the meeting as quick and most value for spent time as possible. That is the main purpose for the meeting. Of course, with the value first mindset, where everyone try to help each other to succeed. So, yeah, this was little about Top One Network, and I hope you all gain some more knowledge about what this is and how this can actually help you, and in a global level. And as I told you, we're starting up in London now. We're looking to start up in Johannesburg in South Africa, and we have a few more countries where we are looking to start up. And if you know some people in a specific country, just let us know, and we would be very interesting to partner with you to have a local group in that country and connect that country with the rest of the world, with the UK, with Sweden, or with South Africa, and to bring entrepreneurs together from all over the world. So thank you again. My name is Björn Karlsson, and I'm the founder of Top One Network. Take care. Bye-bye.